We're here with Terry Steiner, second day of the women's wrestling here at the Olympic Games. Two athletes today. Just let's talk about each of the girls today, and then we'll talk about the overall team deal. Start with Kelsey Campbell at 55. Got back into the repechage and wasn't able to reach the bronze.
I don't know. You know, she just definitely was not on today, and the matches she's won, the big matches she's won. She's opened up on those small windows, those opportunities that were there to score those points. And today she just did not do that. She was looking for perfect opportunities to score points and big openings and wide looks, and she just never did that today. I mean, she never took those small opportunities, those that there were for points there, and just there has to be a change in the pace of a match when you're down by a point. There, you've got to be able to change that pace, and you've got to be willing to throw the kitchen sink at it. And she just didn't do that today. So you can't come into a competition like this and not let yourself open up.
She started with the Japanese opponent, the girl that's won all the gold medals in the weight class. Do you feel that match she wrestled to her abilities, or was... Again,
I mean, Kelsey has good positioning and good defense. I mean, that's always going to keep her in a match, But to win the match, you've got to let yourself open up. And she just didn't do that. I mean, I think she's as good as anyone here when she lets herself open up. And today she didn't let herself shine like she can. You never saw all of Kelsey Campbell there. You saw a tenth of what she can do. But you've got to be able to do that. You've got to be able to do that even when if you feel off a little bit, you've got to be better than the rest of the group even on your off days. So that's where it was today. I just didn't get it done.
Now, the first period in their match in the repechage, she looked like she might have gotten a step out. You guys threw the protest brick, and they didn't agree with us.
Well, I mean, you never want to leave it up in the hands of the officials.
Right.
I mean, you never know what's going to happen there. You want to keep things in your hands where you're controlling things, and I thought the foot was out. Definitely, the foot was out, but she made an action right after that. Usually that's out, and then there's action. So, but they didn't call it like that. So hey. Again, we can't get into trying to win competitions and win medals. But we're relying on other people, and we tried to do that in that situation. So we just can't put ourselves there. If we would have driven her out and not getting rolled after that, it would have been a point, But
right.
Because there was an action right after it, ended up being a point. I don't think it was the right call, but it was the call. So.
Let's talk a little about Ali Bernard. Opened up with Sweden and wasn't able to beat her. It's someone she beat last year at the World Championships, first round. What was her day like for you?
Well, let me tell you. I mean, Ali's had an unbelievable couple months. I mean, coming into the competition after getting beat at the Olympic trials, being called back in to be on the team. She hurt her ankle a little bit, came back from that. She's just had a lot of that kind of turmoil, not knowing if she's on the team until late June. She's dealt with a lot of things mentally, but Ali is a great competitor. I mean, she's beaten most of these people that are in these medal matches, and but again today she just wasn't on that first match, and no credit taken away from Sweden. Sweden's a tough competitor, but we weren't on today.
Let's talk about the team 2 days tournament. You only have the 4 weight classes here at the Olympics. Clarissa Chun brings home a bronze. Clearly coming in, we thought that we would have more than one medalist perhaps. What's the overall view of how it went here and what goes forward?
Well, first of all, we have a great group of people. We have a great group of athletes. We have a great national team. We have a great group of people that are striving, and I believe in them wholeheartedly. We knew coming in here, we really knew we were going to have good days to get ourselves on that podium. Clarissa had a good day. The rest of them didn't, and we're not there yet where we can have off days and still be on that podium, and it showed. We got work to do, and we got to continue working and get back to work, and everyone's got to learn from that. Our younger developing athletes. I mean, you know, these Olympic medals are hard to come by. World medals are hard to come by, and that's what makes them so special. You know, is these highs here are very high. When Clarissa won that medal last night, it was a very great moment for Clarissa China. It was a great moment for the women's program. But you know, the lows are very low as well, and you know, that's where we're at. I mean, you know, it's bittersweet. I mean, we're happier than heck for Clarissa. She did an outstanding job. She deserves everything she got, and the rest of them, you know, they gotta keep working and get back to work if this is their path for the next 4 years, because it's not going to get any easier. We need to keep improving and keep moving forward, but again, unbelievable group of people to work with. I feel honored to be in the position I'm in, to be leading them, and you know, what can I say? We didn't get the job done, but we'll continue on.
You guys don't have much time off because the World Championships are coming up only in a few weeks, really.
Right.
Do you believe any of these girls are going to continue to try to go up to Canada?
So. I think you'll see a few of them. I'm not sure. They have to let me know by September 1st, but I think we're going to see you know, our Olympians stepping back on the mat. I mean, we got good people sitting at home that you know, it goes back to 7 weight classes. You know, we want to go up there and make some noise and you know, win some world titles. So you know, we got a little bit of time off here. We got to, you know, we need a break a little bit. I mean, it's been a long summer so far, and so you know, we'll reevaluate everything and we'll move forward. I mean, but you know, time keeps ticking.
That's it. Thanks, Coach.